Welcome back. New developments with the family involved in the Blind Side saga. Attorneys for the Tuohy family are firing back at former NFL player Michael Oher, who now claims they lied about adopting him and made millions off his name while he earned nothing.
He alleges he just found that out in February of 2023. Fact of the matter is, he wrote a book in 2011. He acknowledged in that book on 3 separate occasions in that book that there was in fact a conservatorship. The Tuohys have treated him and taken him in like a son.
Excerpts from Michael Oher's book, I Beat the Odds, From Homelessness to the Blind Side and Beyond, say, since I was already over the age of 18 and considered an adult by the state of Tennessee, Sean and Leanne would be named as my legal conservators. They explained to me that it means pretty much the same exact thing as adoptive parents, but that the laws were just written in a way that took my age into account. Or went on to write that he did not care what it was called. He was just happy that no one could argue they weren't legally a family. The Tuohy's attorney says they believe they have grounds for a countersuit and that the couple is willing to extinguish the conservatorship. To discuss this case further, I'm joined by family attorney and former psychologist David Glass. David, good to see you. So the Tuohy family lawyers are claiming that Michael Oher wrote about his knowledge of the conservatorship back in 2011 in his book. We just read an excerpt of that book. And on the same page, he wrote that he became a legal member of the Tuohy family. Is that how conservatorships work?
Unfortunately, that's not how conservatorships work. Conservatorships are set up where a person has a disability or a cognitive impairment or dementia, and they need someone else to come in and make financial decisions for them. It's not the same thing as being a family member. In order to become a family member, you need to do an adoption.
So could this be used as evidence, you think, by Oher's attorney to argue that he really didn't know what a conservatorship was?
Absolutely. It's unclear what he understood at the time. He does say in the book that he understood that it meant that he was an official member of the family and wouldn't have to worry about that anymore. And in Tennessee law, you can adopt an adult, and in fact, it's the easiest type of adoption to achieve.
Well, why a conservatorship and not adoption? I mean, was that the easiest option? Does one have an advantage over the other?
It doesn't make a lot of sense to me where I'm sitting. A conservatorship, which is done voluntarily with the party's consent, is about as easy as doing an adult adoption under Tennessee law. You need the same consent form, whether you're doing an adoption or a conservatorship. And conservatorship just doesn't fit this fact pattern. There was nothing wrong with Michael that he needed someone else to come in and make decisions for him.
So Michael Oher, now he wants a full accounting of the money the Tuohys have earned as his conservators and to have the couple pay him his share of the profits, as well as unspecified compensatory and punitive damages based on the fundamental building blocks of a conservatorship. Do you think that's a realistic ask?
I think what's realistic is that the probate court, if this case goes to court, will order a full accounting under the conservatorship. Conservators are required on a yearly basis to give a full accounting of all money that came in and went out. They need to disclose all contracts signed. And so those records should have been kept. And one way or another, the court's going to get to the bottom of what contracts were signed, how much money came in, and did any money go to Michael?
Does the Tuohy family have grounds for a countersuit like their attorney is claiming?
I don't understand what they might have a grounds for a countersuit. Michael has made all of his statements in pleadings, and the pleadings are protected documents. You can't sue for defamation based on what someone puts in a pleading.
All right, we're going to leave it there. David Glass, thanks for making sense of it all. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.